I'm super stoked about today's video because for those of you that have been with us almost from the beginning, we're going back to GunCon this June, and so can you. In June of 22, Matt and I went to the very first GunCon held in Grinnell, Iowa, hosted by Brownells. It's been held out there for the last 3 years, and over the course of time, it's become one of the coolest events in the entire gun industry. A little bit of history though. GunCon was started by John Patton of the Gun Collective, who is a huge gun tuber, as some of you may know. Prior to that, what had happened was he had a traveling Q&A sort of panel discussion from city to city that was sponsored by the NRA. But John quickly figured out that the NRA really wasn't all about gun tubers, and out of that dissatisfaction, he hooked up with Brownells to bring us what we now know as GunCon. This year at the Twist Drill Building in Cleveland, Ohio, which is why I'm so excited about this, you can actually go if you're one of our local viewers and not put yourself out and have an 8 or 9 hour drive. For $50, you can go all day, meet some of the biggest gun tubers in the industry, and you get a t-shirt and free lunch. Can you believe that? Also at the event are going to be all of the major gun manufacturers, accessory manufacturers, just about anything that you can think of in the gun world. And the thing I like the most about the entire event, as it was in the first year, is all the people out there are really cool. The first year we went, we had a new pistol on the market. We didn't really have much of a subscription following, and John Patton was absolutely cool and gracious with us. I think that's just kind of how he is, and out of that comes a very laid-back, non-corporate, cool event whose core pillar is designed around building a better gun community. If you can hear me at all and you're within any close driving distance to Cleveland, Ohio, June 28th, do not miss this event. We're going to put a link on the channel when the schedule comes out, and I'll be updating everybody frequently about all the gun tubers that are going to be there. In the past, it's been people like Mr. Guns and Gear, Guns and Gadgets, Gun Drummer, you name it. It does vary slightly, of course, with schedules from year to year, but you absolutely cannot find more gun tubers with a larger following than you will find at GunCon. Some of this year's participants are going to be Ashley Hablinski, Arms Scholar, Tactical Advisor, of course John Patton from the Gun Collective, Got Gamage, and you name it. Once again, this is an amazing collection of gun tubers, knowledge. You get free swag if you travel around to the different booths. Please, please, please don't miss this event. You will regret it if you do. So we're actually looking at footage from the original GunCon 2022. Matt and I didn't get to see a lot of this because we were out there with our BRG and they came to us, and I wish I would have been able to travel around more. From the looks of some of this stuff, it's really cool. We were next to the guys from High Point, also made here in Ohio. Those guys were really a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the panel discussion they had as well out there. It was very interesting to hear the backgrounds of some of the gun tubers. So guys, check it out. John Patton on the GunCon website has a countdown started. That's cool. Well, it makes sense because that's how cool that event is. June 25th to June 28th, and you can tell. I'm sure later on the schedule will be posted on here and all the other cool attractions that will be showing up. So general admission for the public begins at 10 a.m. on June 28th. If you scroll down on this site, you're going to, of course, get some more information about it. And then all of the personalities and gun tubers that are scheduled to appear. And the list is comprehensive and cool. Going to be a great event. And then, of course, all of the sponsors. So everyone out there continues to be interested in GunCon. There's a massive amount of videos available on YouTube. You can tell from the various years, of course, beginning in 22 all the way to 24. Ton of videos out there. And you will learn a little bit along the way about how things are structured, what the schedule's like, and stuff like that. very, very interesting and cool convention to get to. And June 28th, coming soon to a theater near you if you live in Ohio, the Twist Drill Bit building in Cleveland. Very excited.